We hit 10,000 subscribers, and thank you ever so much to everybody that is subscribed to this channel. Thank you ever so much to everybody supporting this channel. I really do appreciate your support, and this channel wouldn't be what it is without you and your support. So thank you. I uploaded my first tutorial video in February 2018, so that was just over a year ago. But this channel has actually been around for a lot longer, and I've been on YouTube for a lot longer than that. In 2008, I launched my first ever YouTube channel, and this is where I uploaded really bad dancing videos of me. I used to street dance, I used to break dance, do gymnastics and free running, and my first YouTube channel was a place where I could film myself and upload these videos to YouTube. But after a few years of this channel, I had a few copyright strikes, so I decided to make a new YouTube channel, and this was Chris M.I. Brooker. And this is when I started to take YouTube a little bit more seriously. Now, I uploaded to this channel from 2010 to about 2013. And in the middle of this, I started to really take my filmmaking seriously. So I launched a second YouTube channel and called that C Miles. And this channel was a place for me to upload my filmmaking, my short films, and anything to do with my filmmaking rather than my dancing. Now, as my career started to head towards filmmaking rather than dancing, I started to upload to my dancing channel less often, and eventually this became inactive. Now, skipping forward a few years, I decided to rebrand the channel to Brooker Films rather than C Miles, because this is the name that I was trading under as a freelancer. So C Miles became Brooker Films, and in February 2018, I uploaded my first tutorial video to this channel. This started off with one video a week, then it became 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then eventually in September 2018, I committed to a daily uploading schedule. So with 300 videos uploaded to the channel and 10,000 channel subscribers, we're gonna celebrate this milestone by answering some of your questions. So I went onto Twitter and I went onto YouTube, and I asked you to send me your questions, and in return, I would answer them in today's video. So let's jump in with the first question. What GCSEs did you take in school, and what grades did you get? I'm doing mine soon and you're worried. I did all the usuals. I did math, science, and English. And I also did media, music, German. In terms of my grades, I got between A's and C's. But don't stress about your grades too much, especially if you're going into a creative career like filmmaking, acting, dancing, because grades don't really matter that much. They might help you get into university, but when it comes to real life, when it comes to work, all you need is experience rather than grades. So of course, work hard, but don't stress yourself out too much. It's not worth worrying about. Just work your absolute hardest, get the best grades possible, but know that whatever grade you get, it's your work and your experience in the real world that will guarantee you a job in the future. Are you proud of yourself for how far you've come? I am. I can't believe we're at 10,000, and I can't wait until we can make the next video at 20,000. Do you regret anything in life? If so, what is it? No. I feel like everything happens for a reason, so whether it be good or bad, I feel like you've done it and it's led you to where you are in life. If it's bad, you'll learn lessons from it. If it's good, then great, you can move on from it and create another good memory. What's your favorite thing you've done with your cinematography? In 2017, I made a short film. It was a half-an-hour Christmas film with twist and pulse, and this was played in the cinema, so very proud of that project. What inspired you to become a photographer? What age did you start doing photography? Well, I kind of started doing photography and filmmaking at around the same time, and I was inspired by Michael Jackson's Thriller music video. I wanted to make music videos after seeing this music video. And when I started making these videos, I learned videography and photography at the same time. So it was the Thriller music video that inspired me to become a photographer. How did you start becoming a photographer? What camera did you start with? What camera do you recommend to people that want to start taking photos? I started with a Samsung D600 smartphone. It was one of those phones that flip up. It was really bad. The camera was like a VGA camera. It was really awful. After that, I moved to like a tiny smart camera thing, then like a flip screen camera, then like a small Canon 1100D, Canon 550D, Canon 5D, and now Sony FS7. So it's taken me a while to build up to the camera that I have now. What camera do you recommend to people that are starting taking photos? Honestly, to begin with, you don't need a camera. Your phone is good enough to take photos, and you can learn all about composition, aperture, shutter speed, everything just with your phone. So begin with your phone, and then when you've got the money, upgrade to a DSLR, maybe Canon 200D. What's your best experience when filming something? I have way too many experiences. Filming at the top of Big Ben, that was incredible. I went behind the clock tower and filmed the London Eye from that point of view. That was incredible. Flying to LA, flying to Japan, I mean, I've had so many amazing experiences and I'm so lucky to do what I do. What is your favorite transition to use in videos / music videos? The whip pan. Do you have any new merch coming? Yes, I do. I'm doing a new 2019 merch range. I'm currently designing it right now and I think I'm gonna launch it in a month or two. I'm still trying to perfect the designs, but yes, I have new merch coming. What would you do if it rained spiders? If there were anything like Lucas the spider, that would be very cute. How do you get your inspiration to make videos? PS, love you, come back to Mexico soon. I am coming back to Mexico soon, so I can't wait to see you again. And how do I get my inspiration? I just love what I do. I feel like I don't need to find inspiration because I love what I do. I couldn't imagine spending a day not making videos. So just my passion and my love for filmmaking inspires me to make videos. Your favorite tutorial video ever made? Ooh, good question. My favorite tutorial that I ever made probably was the 360-degree clone effect. That video was really fun to make. It was just me running around in a field acting like a child. It was fun. Do you have any new merch coming soon? Yes. What's the longest shoot you've ever done? 22 hours, Twist and Pulse Halloween thriller. What's the one food product you hate? Well, I don't eat meat, so I'm gonna say any sort of meat. Why are you such a legend? Thank you so much. I mean, I'm not, but thank you. Which artist do you think would best capture the soundtrack for the Chris Brooker story? That is an incredible question. I'm gonna say Lindsay Sterling. You don't know this about me, but I used to play in an orchestra. I used to play the trumpet. I was a grade 8 musician. This was when I was around 13, 14 years old. So the orchestral violin playing would represent my time in an orchestra. And then the electronic side of Lindsay Sterling's music would represent my move into dancing, into street dancing, and then that eventually falling into a love of filmmaking. So the fusion of electronic and orchestral music would represent my life so far. What advice would you give to someone who wants to start a career in filming and editing? Work hard, make as many videos as you can, and never give up. Next question, what is something everybody should try at least once? Skydiving was one of the best things I've ever done in my whole entire life. If you're scared of heights, if you're scared of anything, skydiving will help you to overcome that fear. It's the most exhilarating, most adrenaline-fueled experience you'll ever experience in your life. So jump out of a plane, parachute, it's the best. Erin Beth, what are the best places to take pictures? Churches, nature, shadows? It depends entirely on what you like shooting. I personally prefer taking pictures of people, but if I had to choose a location specifically, I would say a city. I love urban photography. I love climbing up on top of buildings and taking pictures from heights. Can you do a video on how to do silhouettes in photography, like in nature and with people? Yes, I will. I'll make that for you very soon. If you had to be someone else for just one day, who would it be and why? It can be famous or not. If I could go back in time, I would say Michael Jackson. I feel like he had such an incredible life and it would be incredible just to see what his life was like just for one day. But if not, if it had to be someone alive now, I would choose one of the top directors. So I would choose Edgar Wright or maybe Director X. I would choose someone in the top of their game. I would choose someone making Hollywood films and spend a day on set as them. That would be so much fun. Right, so that's it for the Twitter questions. I'm gonna jump over to YouTube and we're gonna answer some questions on YouTube. So first question, your videos are awesome. Thank you. But why don't you get subscribers? We're slowly growing subscribers. We're at 10,000, which is incredible, but this channel is still only a year old and it takes years for a channel to grow. So I'm just being patient and letting it grow naturally. Hey, my question is, how do you manage YouTube and filming around family and friends? Honestly, I find it really, really awkward, so I don't film these videos around family and friends. I find it difficult enough when I'm out in public, when I'm in London and I'm shooting these videos in public. I find that really awkward and that's difficult enough. But if I was to film these videos in front of someone that I know, I would be really cringy, I would feel really awkward, and it would look really uncomfortable on camera. I would seem really uncomfortable, so I don't bother filming these videos around family and friends. I either shoot them at home or I shoot them in public on my own. Okay, next question. There are 4 questions here. These are very specific, but let me go to the tell me about wedding creative low light photography tips with kit lens like 18 to 135 for Canon 70D. Low light photography is really difficult, especially in weddings, because it's really bad to throw in light into the scene because this is somebody's wedding day. You can't throw up big light panels and add light into the scene because it's too obtrusive. So if you want to capture really awesome photos in the dark at weddings, then I would recommend getting a flash gun for the top of your camera, but really diffuse this with a paper card if you can, because you don't want to be shining a really bright flashlight in people's faces on their wedding day. Charlotte, did you have any major inspirations or idols for you to get into filming and photography? Again, Michael Jackson. He was a massive inspiration of mine. His music videos were incredible, and that really made me want to make videos of my own. Hi Chris, you've worked with lots of musicians, and my question is how to grow fan base as a musician. I think one of the best things that you can do to grow fans is piggyback off the success of current popular songs. So film covers of yourself every single week, do as many of these as you physically can, and post them to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Film yourself singing these covers, upload them everywhere you can, and eventually after time you'll start to grow a fan base. And once you've built up a fan base, you can start to push out your own content, your own original songs to your newly grown fan base. Just like with filmmaking, it's a case of consistent work. You have to be consistent, you have to keep uploading, keep making as much content as you physically can, and be patient. It's gonna potentially take years to grow a really good audience and a really good fan base, so be really consistent and be really patient. But I wish you all the success, and if you have covers, then please do share them with me because I would love to see them. Next up is Shana Stanley, and I always see you commenting, I always see you supporting Shana. Thank you so much for your support. How do you balance work and family as you travel a lot? Do you get to see them much? Honestly, no. Now, because I'm always so busy, I'm always either out of the country, or if I'm in the country, then I'm super busy with other projects. It's really difficult to find time for friends and family. However, when I get a little bit of time, I will invite my parents or my brothers around to my apartment so I can make dinner for them and we can hang out for a few hours, or I'll go over to my parents' house and see them. But unfortunately, this is probably only one evening or a few hours in an evening, probably around once every 3 to 4 weeks. Hello Chris, I love your work. Thank you. My question is, how did you meet Harvey? I met Harvey in 2016. I was filming a promo video for a Welsh artist called Trinity. She was at a show in London supporting Road Trip, the boy band, and Road Trip assigned to the same manager as Harvey. So after filming with Road Trip a few times, after meeting them and doing a few covers, within a few months of working with them, I bumped into Harvey and then we started working together. And now it's been 3 years since we first met, and he has progressed so much and his career is absolutely blown up, and it's incredible to see him doing so well. Next question, please make some videos about free stuff like free cinematic titles. I've already filmed one, a video is coming out in the next few days, I promise. Transitions, I've probably done like 7 or 8 of them so far. LUTs you can find on this channel, and lower third titles. You can find all of those on this channel. I'll link to all of them in the description below, don't worry. Maya, what is your favorite thing about uploading to YouTube? My favorite thing about uploading to YouTube is conversing with yourself. It's so fun to chat with people in the comments and on the community tab. I really enjoy talking with you in the comment sections. It's great to hear your feedback and see what type of videos you'd want in the future. I just really enjoy engaging with yourself and the rest of the community. How to shoot a good music video on low budget. I did an entire 4-part series about shooting a music video, and you can do this on a large budget or a small budget, it doesn't matter. Again, I'll link this to the description below, or I'll place it in one of the cards on the screen. I think it's up there. How many lenses do I need to shoot a good music video? I have 3, the 24-105mm, the 50mm 1.8, and the 40mm pancake lens. But in reality, when it comes to shooting a music video, I pretty much only use the 24-105 and the 50mm. So if you have 2 good lenses, then you're good to go. Next question, after how many years of experience you will get these tricks? It's just a case of practice. Just keep practicing as much as you can, watch as many videos as you physically can, and you'll notice in time, after a few weeks, a few months, it will get easier and you'll learn all these tricks and you'll be really, really awesome. I was wondering what advice/steps I should take to get more involved in the photography/cinematography and up my content. Thanks for the tutorials, learned a lot from them. You're welcome. Now, there are many opportunities online and in your local community for filmmakers and photographers, but the best way to get started is to just make opportunities for yourself. Go out with your friends, go out with your family, make videos with them, try and connect with local filmmakers online or filmmakers in your area. Try and build up a community, make as many videos as you physically can, and the more videos you'll make, you'll find the more opportunities start to come your way. So the best way to get involved in photography and cinematography is to make content and make opportunities for yourself. How did you learn filming? I went to school, college and university, but I spent a lot of time on YouTube watching tutorial videos, and I spent loads of time just making videos, practicing techniques and just teaching myself how to do these things. And the last question on YouTube that I have is, you on the way, bro. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. And there you go. That's all of the questions done. So thank you ever so much to everybody that sent a question in. I really do appreciate your support. And thank you ever so much once again to everybody that subscribed to this channel or is supporting this channel. Your support and your feedback really means the world to me. So thank you. I promise to keep uploading every single day. So if you're not already, then make sure you subscribe to this channel, leave a comment in the comment section below. And of course, don't forget to check out the previous videos if you want to learn awesome filmmaking and photography tips. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.